Hey guys, are you ready for some football? Guess what? We're going to hang out and I'm going to do something fun with the football from Hobby Lobby. So come on in, say hey. So this is from Hobby Lobby and it's one of their popular ones. It is actually full price is $7.99, but we're going to get started and make our wreath base first. So I'm going to use this 15-inch burlap one. And I'm going to use some of the Poly Jute natural mesh. It's one of my favorites. So, all right. So we're going to make 30-inch cuts tonight. And we're going to do 18 of them. I haven't done 30-inch ruffles forever. Forever and ever and ever. So, do you guys ever make a football wreath? Have you done sports themed wreaths? Of course. Oh yeah, I emailed you back, Dawn. Of course, specific teams is a copyright. So it is against the copyright laws to make like, Chicago Bears, Dallas Cowboys, but you can make wreaths in their team colors without any trouble. Yeah, so the size of the wreath is a 15-inch work frame. I cut 30-inch strips, and I am just rolling them up a little on the edge and then ruffling them together, kind of like a cruffle, right? It was a 30-inch. Now, 30-inch cuts or 30-inch strips. Look how full that wreath is. So you don't get that full wreath with the 18 or the 20-inch strips. So if you want a fuller wreath, definitely do the 30-inch. It just takes a roll and a half of mesh. That's the big difference, is it takes more mesh. Let's add our football. Let's play some football. So I'm not a sports person at all, but my customers love sports wreaths. So like I said, if you find out what your local high school football moms want to support their kids and their dads. So, it's like moms don't get in trouble for buying a sports wreath. So, because, dad's all supportive of it too. Make it in the school colors, right? Okay, I think I'm caught up on comments. All right, so first we have to decide where we're going to put this. And by the way, this football from Hobby Lobby, it has like a leather texture to it, so it's kind of cushy, like the real feel leather. So I typically go offset with my focal point. So he's going to go over here. So I'm going to put some pipe cleaners on the back of him, and we will attach him. This is a pretty thick board, so I feel pretty confident that, wrong tool, my staples aren't going to go through it. Oh yeah, not a problem. And I'm going to put pipe cleaners on both sides because I don't want it to wiggle when I get it on there. No wiggling allowed. It's got to pass my shake test, right? Let's see if my glue gun, I forgot to turn it on ahead of time. All right, glue gun is heating up because I will put a spot of glue right on top of those staples. Definitely. All right, so I brought out a bunch. Becky, I love it. It's a Milwaukee stapler. I brought out a bunch of ribbon because I couldn't make up my mind. So we've got football laces. I definitely love that one. That one I think I'm going to keep out. I believe we're going to use the football laces, the yard line, that one, that's what we're going to use. 1, 2, 3, 5 ribbons. Why? Just because I can. Why not? Hang on a second. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. These happen to be 13-inch tails. So when I use a ruffle method, my tails are usually about 13 inches. If I go too much longer than that, they look awkward for me. It's just not my style. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 ribbons as tails. So I'm going to choose 3 of these. And I didn't start counting. Daggone it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So I'm going to choose 3 of these ribbons to use as tails, and then the remainder I will use in a bow. I think my glue gun is heated up, so let me take that and put a spot of glue. So I put glue on top of the staples just as an added extra layer of security. Okay, one more. We're going to use this one in the ribbon tails. And you guys, if you do not have, you know how I'm using my board here to cut my ribbon tails? You don't have to have a fancy schmancy board For the longest time, I used a ruler, but you can also take cardboard and cut it to the length and wrap it in duct tape, and it holds up really well. Or if you have any 12.5-inch signs, so like, daggone it, I don't have any handy. So like the length of this sign, just take a sign and use it as a ribbon tail board. Measure it and use that as your anchor, right? Inches. I use 13-inch cut. So when I use the ruffle method, I usually go with a 13-inch cut. If I do a poof method, I'll do 14-inch. And, about a couple weeks ago, but I've slept since then. All right, so here's where we're at. That is, fall is for football. Okay, so now we're gonna add, I'm securing my sign back here, y'all, and trimming off the excess pipe cleaner, because we are going to add a little more flair to this. And of course, I want to make sure that my sign is good and attached. It's not wiggling around. So let's put that back up here on the wall for a moment. And let's bring out Check it out. I love that. What do y'all think? Okay, so we're going to take this. So I usually do a pattern of 3. So we've got our football here. We're going to put our bow up here. And then I'm going to do a smaller, much smaller version of this with not 5 ribbons in it. So this will be a smaller bow. But first, let's get this one attached. The ribbon is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The glitter in the football ribbon is just, I think it really makes it pop. And of course, the emerald greens in there. Okay. So we're going to do a smaller version, a 3 ribbon bow, and make a smaller one down here because I want this to be more like the focal statement. And so we're going to do a smaller one right down here so it won't take near as long. And, oh, my feet are sticking to that. So we're going to use this one, ooh, and this one. Hello. So just the 1.5 inch ribbon. All right, let me check that, see if he's good and secured. He is. Fluff him a little more. Y'all, I'm really bad. If I don't go take pictures as soon as I get done, this wreath could sit here for a week before it ever gets photographed and uploaded. But that's probably what's going to happen tomorrow. Not tonight. I still don't even have last night's uploaded yet. Okay. Look. Schools are going virtual on Thursday because so football can make a statement without actually copyright infringements. I still have, look, this actually came from the dollar store. We could have used, because it looks like an authentic, you know, I mean, of course you can tell it's a toy, but it's like got the, pigskin, hello, texture to it. You know, you can use, I like that, that's a touchdown. You can use things like that to add to your wreath. Just make your wreath in your colors, your school colors, or in this case, it's not even school colors. The green absolutely makes it pop. Guys, it's football all the way. What man would not want that in his man cave? What mom would not want that for their child? Right? So, there you go. Hey guys. Field goal. Yeah, there you go. Field goal. All right. Hey, it's been fun hanging out with you. I appreciate that very much. So it looks like I have a few. All right, y'all. Be safe, be kind, and I will see you soon.